So you want to make music videos, but maybe your footage just doesn't look as polished as you imagined when you're working with basically zero budget. Over the last few weeks, I shot my first full music video on practically no money, and I really want to pull back the curtain on how I made it happen. It wasn't easy, but I'm going to walk you through how I planned the shoot, handled the set design and lighting, and edited it all into bite-sized promos. If your situation is tight, this video is proof that professional-looking results are totally doable if you know the right workflow. Planning is your absolute first step, because no matter the scale of your production, good preparation saves you an incredible amount of time. Start by sitting down with the artist to figure out their vision, including the moods, colors, and reference videos they truly love. When you're running on a $0 budget, you need to be realistic about what you can pull off. But remember that realistic doesn't have to mean boring. I stuck to a few simple rules, like keeping to a few easy-to-reach locations and focusing on strong set pieces rather than trying to do 10 scattered scenes. If you are shooting indoors, that is a massive advantage because you can lean into set design to really raise your production value. You can easily transform an ordinary bedroom into a moody, cinematic space just by using a couple of props, a blanket, and the right lighting. When I needed shot inspiration, I didn't just scroll aimlessly. I used reference libraries to collect clips for composition, movement, and color palettes. I built a solid mood board so I knew exactly what I wanted to capture for every lyric line before I ever stepped on set. Props and set design are honestly your best friends when your budget is limited or your locations are less than perfect. You probably have more usable stuff lying around your house than you think, like vintage items or interesting fabrics. I bought a couple of cheap focal props and used them to make my bedroom set feel intentional and stylized. Lighting is the other major multiplier, so use simple tricks like bouncing light or diffusing it to make your subject pop. If you don't own expensive lights, use natural sunlight or practical lamps you already have to create atmosphere. The main goal is to light the subject so they separate from the background, and then add a splash of color for depth. Directing the artist is just as important as the technical stuff, so coach them to perform like they are singing to one person through the lens. Play the song loud on set so their lip sync is tight and the emotion aligns perfectly with the final audio you'll use. Now let's talk editing, which is where many indie creators get stuck. But the trick is to sort and select your best takes before you start cutting. Because I planned my lyrical layout in pre-production, I knew exactly where the beats and cuts should hit, which saved me so much time. Here is the real game changer. I used Vizard to automatically repurpose that long edited music video into dozens of ready-to-post clips. Vizard is an AI tool that hunts for viral moments in long-form video, chops them into snackable pieces, and even helps schedule them. Instead of manually hunting for those 5-second moments that make people stop scrolling, Vizard identifies emotion peaks and catchy lines for you. That transformed one single music video into a consistent content pipeline that kept me going for the next few months. Compared to other tools, Vizard stood out because it didn't just give me clips, it helped me plan the entire posting cadence. The auto schedule feature is lovely because you just tell it how often you want to post and it queues everything up automatically. The content calendar is another game changer, allowing you to manage Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts from one single dashboard. For small teams or single creators, that centralization removes a ton of friction from your daily workflow. My workflow was simple. Finish the long-form edit, upload it to Vizard, and let the AI scan for the absolute best highlights. Vizard generated a batch of clips in vertical, square, and landscape formats, and even suggested captions and tags based on the content. I reviewed the selections, made tiny tweaks to the cuts, then set the posting frequency and let the tool do the heavy lifting. Along with using Vizard, I added subtle film dust overlays and a cohesive color grade to give everything a professional, unified look. Don't forget to keep your edit tight, so choose only the best 5 or 6 shots for each lyric section rather than drowning in too much footage. Vizard doesn't replace your creative direction, but it definitely accelerates distribution and clip discovery so your work hits more feeds. Ultimately, Vizard's combination of auto-editing and a centralized content calendar made it the best fit for turning one shoot into a long-term strategy. The bottom line is that even with zero budget, you can make a music video that looks intentional and gives you a steady stream of social content. Plan tightly with the artist, use references to lock in visuals, cheat with smart design, and then let Vizard handle the distribution. If you are curious to see the full music video I made, the link is in the description. Give it a watch and support the artist. If you want these results, try turning one long shoot into weeks of posts with Vizard. You'll save hours and keep your social momentum strong. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes walkthrough, hit that like button, leave a comment with your own tips, and subscribe for more.